because what? Salah,
top five.
Saka,
Vinny.
Vinny,
I still
Rodrigo,
think
maybe.
I still think Rodrigo. I was just about to say. I still think Rodrigo has not been given his time in the sun to really flourish as
So who else would you put in that list? So if that's four, who would the fifth spot go to if not Yamal? This
not
season,
this season specifically.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure, he could go up there, but like I don't know about easily. Like I feel like there could be debates about other wingers. I mean, even for the top three of like almost every league. You know what I mean? Is like,
Definitely Jeremy Doku.
oh, get out of here, dude! No way. Um,
He's actually
I
gotten
even
better
think,
though. Actually, if you go back and watch the last some highlights from the last few games, he's definitely picking up the pace. He's starting to edge out Savinho, I think, which I didn't think I was gonna say because I really like the way Savinho plays. But he just that final third ball quality is just not there for him.
Kvaratskhelia could be up there.
Yeah,
not in the easily top five, but like up there. It's in the debate. That's what I'm saying. How many people can you put in a pool with a debate? Because if PSG do this, if they go all the fucking way, are you still going to argue Lamal's definitely better than the guy who's clearly showing promise, doing the work, fucking, helping win chips and plays in the same position?
well, I guess it would depend on that Champions League final because it's probably going to be Barcelona and PSG, right? At least that's the final everybody wants. It's the final I want.
I can't believe you missed
that. Oh my
god,
could you imagine?
But that's what I'm saying is like it's hard for me to say easily. Like I can say easily the best young new wing talent, and I feel like probably the most promising, but I can't say the best definitively right now with so many big names doing huge things.
Okay, no, that's understandable. That's fair. That's fair.
That's all I'm saying. And here's the thing. I'm saying this as a Barcelona hater, giving him his respect. Like, he is an amazing player.
What's wrong with Barcelona?
I fucking hate Barcelona, dude. I hate everything Barcelona stands for.
Why? Why? Because Messi was better than Ronaldo? Is that why?
Never that.
Let me just poke all your soccer buttons real quick and see if
it can't happen. It can't happen. I've got so little respect that it doesn't even bother me. But as far as the top wingers in football right now, he is debatably coming into the top five conversation for sure, but it is not definitively he is top five, in my opinion.
Oh, I forgot about Rafinha.
There you go. There's another.
I forgot about Rafinha. I might actually, okay. I might have to take that back then because I forgot Rafinha's just
Michael Elise, fucking, like we said, Rodrigo, Dembele.
Okay, so they're all in the conversation then.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, but like I say, if you had to say someone was like top fucking three, I think you have to put Mohamed Salah. You have to.
Oh, he's number one. I truly believe he's number one because if that might be different if like Mbappe was playing better or he actually got to play in his position more. But
we'd be singing a different tune if fucking Real Madrid went and won their last two matches and it was because of Vinny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the wing. You know what I'm saying?
I think I still think I'd put Salah. He's just been crazy this season.
Maybe, but I still think Vinny deserves to be top three debate.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, there is a reason he almost got the Ballon d'Or last season, right? So no argument against.
I hate it.
Well, because Rodri won. Manchester City's own Rodrigo.
I'm so glad Rodri's out right now. He got it.
Oh man, just wait until he comes back though, dude. City is gonna cook next season. I'm telling you.
So, and what's funny is like when I go to like this site, what is this? 90minutes.com. Well, I guess it's best right winger, so that doesn't count. So yeah, I mean, even then, that's right versus left, and even they have fucking 25 huge names and he's not number one over here.
Well, then
It's fucking
they're
Salah's number
obviously
one.
yeah.
Salah's number
I mean
one.
he's gonna be
Is
number one
number
on
two.
everything.
Yeah, I mean he should be.
Well, I think the crazy
Um,
part too is he's like 33 years old or something crazy, right?
he is getting older. Yes.
And he's playing. He's has the output that he like. That's
For sure.
crazy, man.
For sure. Dude, I keep forgetting about Rafael Leao,
He's 30,
Nico Williams,
32 years old, and
fucking
he's scored 33 goals and 23 assists. He's actually
yeah,
aging like fine wine.
yeah. He only gets better.
Do you
Top
imagine if he
left
went? Do you
winger.
imagine if he went to the MLS like in a couple years and played for like LA Galaxy or something? The dude would score 50 goals and like 30 assists. I promise you.
Yeah, yeah. True, true.
So,
Ooh, Savino, I keep forgetting about him. Matoma, Luis Diaz,
oh yeah, Matoma's.
Sun Min Hung,
I feel like so
Nabri,
Son
Anthony Gordon,
is getting
Barcelona,
old.
Kingsley Coman.
Son is getting old.
Dude, you cannot say that this man.
Bro,
They're
have you not watched him
man.
all season? There is a reason. There is a reason Barcelona is so good right now. Besides Pedri, and it's Lamine Yamal. I'm telling you.
I'm not saying that that is not the case. What I am
Oh,
saying
but
is
he's
that there are.
so much better than fucking Gnabry and Luis Diaz. Like, come on.
Elise? I don't think so.
What is
I don't
Elise?
think
What has
so.
Elise done?
Dude, he is a machine for that fucking team.
So are you guys gonna pick up Cunha from Wolves?
No.
You don't think so?
You know what? I would love that.
Oh,
I
I
would
think he would
absolutely
be.
love. I
He'd be
think that guy
great
is
over there.
amazing. I think he's amazing. I
Yeah, so
think
do
that
I. I really like him.
I think he deserves to be on a way better team. It should be even better than Manchester United. I am, in my opinion, and I think him and fucking Fernandez in the midfield would absolutely fucking destroy at Manchester. It wouldn't. It would be like we're Arsenal part two. It doesn't matter that we don't have forwards because we're that fucking good. Like I think that we're like top. I think we're top 8 easily if we pick that man up.
Well, because you guys are looking at a couple forwards too, aren't you?
I mean, we should do
Osimhen,
because we
and
suck.
I swear there was one more I just saw recently.
I wanted to. I was him in last year, dude. Is that guy still going to be fucking doing it? I don't know. Let's hope.
Well,
But
he's over in Turkey, right?
that's why it's hard to like make it part of the discussion. Like it's fucking Turkey, dude. Like had he went to like France or Italy or like Germany or something, like I would have. I mean, he was already in Italy, but if he was like, if he was in France or like Spain, if he went anywhere that I actually like think like damn that league cooks, like I would have so much more respect for it. But because it's like Turkey, it's like, dude, why did you go there?
So by that logic, you have no respect for Ronaldo because he plays in Saudi, right?
I don't even rate Ronaldo. I can't.
Really?
I can't. Honest. I
Wow.
cannot.
Somebody record
cannot,
that. Somebody clip that.
I can't. His career ended when he left the top 5 league. He's in the equivalent of an MLS like with hyper money. I'm not talking about Messi. I'm not talking about Messi. I'm not talking about Suarez. I'm not talking about Benzema. I'm not talking about Ronaldo. There's a like it's if I talk about these people, it's about their past. It's never about their current like effect because it doesn't matter. Like they're having fun, they're making money, they're doing what they do. Yeah, sure, I'll watch the highlights, but I'm not like striking up conversation as if it's like what they're doing currently matters unless it's for World Cup, unless it's for Euros. Then I can say something. You know what I mean? Other than that, I don't really care.
You mean you aren't watching Inter Miami week in and week out?
Dude, I don't hate myself enough. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking
bro,
way.
there was a couple weekends recently that I sat and watched through like because I think Saturdays is the day that the MLS plays all their games, and I watched like maybe 4, 5, 6 games or something. And at the end of it, I was just like, I can't watch soccer anymore, man. This is such a struggle. Like watching
honestly,
Seattle play, kind of makes me cringe.
It makes me question if I actually really like soccer or not. Like, if I only like it at the top level, do I really like it?
Yeah,
And I'm
honestly,
like,
because
yeah,
like,
yeah,
well, because then we'll go to a Stars game and we'll watch the shit out of that.
yeah, but
Which,
that's fun. Like,
by
that's
the way,
exciting.
I think they're coming back in like 2 weeks.
I
So
would love to watch that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know if our team's
I
gonna be any good because we didn't start announcing players until like a week ago. But
Nicholas. I definitely okay. I don't know why. It's either like the top most or the bottom most is the only thing that I can watch. If it's like that middle ground shit like MLS, it is painful. It is so painful to watch.
yeah, because
Unless
like,
I guess if you're there, it might feel different. Just because it's like baseball for me. Like I cannot watch it on TV, but if I'm there, I'll have a
oh,
blast.
100%, yeah, because I'm the same way. Baseball is so fucking boring.
It's
But
yes, dude.
being
Yes,
at an MLS game is a lot of fun. I got to say, the match day experience at an MLS
right.
game is pretty
Right.
crazy.
No. I had fucking Sounders season tickets for like fucking 6 years, dude. Like I was there. I get it. They had so many fucking bad games. It was so terrible to watch, but being there is so fucking fun. If you're not there and you're just watching it, you're like, dude, I could be doing. I'd literally rather wash dishes. Like it is that fucking bad.
Fold laundry or some shit.
Yeah, do something. Do
The
something.
worst
You know what
chores.
I mean? Yeah, I'll fucking watch a fucking kids movie with the babies, dude. Like, I'm like, well, let's put on fucking Encanto because I'm not doing this shit. Like, this is fucking terrible. But yeah, like other than that, like, yeah, it's either top tier or bottom tier. It's got to be stars or real stars. So that's the only
I
thing
like
that
that.
I'm
I like that. That's good.
that's the only thing I'm
That's
putting
good.
in for, dude. Other than that,
So
no.
looks like Victor Osimhen has scored 31 goals and 7 assists this season. So even
But here's the thing. You didn't know it until you looked it up. See, we know about so many
because
motherfuckers.
because
So many leagues.
nobody talks about the Turkey League, which
Exactly.
isn't his
Exactly.
fault,
It's
you
not his
know.
fault, but it's his fault
And
for fucking going. Let me tell you.
you don't think that he would have wanted to stay at Napoli if Conte actually wanted to play him, which crazy that he
Yeah,
didn't.
that's. I think that they had some kind of fucking locker room beef bullshit because there's no fucking way
Because
you
yeah,
don't play a person like
why
that.
would you give him up?
There's no way you don't play a person
I
like that.
better question, why was no other team like why did he go to Turkey? Like if that was his choice, that's totally fine. But was no other team willing to pick
It
up?
had, it had to be in the right contract for him to be like, like I only want to spend a couple years until I can go to the team that I actually want to go to because the team I want to go to doesn't have the money right now or whatever fucking thing. Because it's like,
But he's on
why would you
loan.
not? He's on
He's on
loan.
loan to
Oh,
Galatasaray. They didn't buy him.
is it okay? So there must be like a crazy there must be like a crazy like space in his contract where he's like going to be a lot cheaper for somebody or something, and that's why you did that. Something has to be going on. Something's like cooking in the books right now because I can't see a person of that quality, that caliber, going to fucking Turkey on loan without a plan. Like that's just crazy. Because he was, I mean, he was on every highlight for fucking months, dude, for fucking months, and then for him to just like go to Turkey and then potentially disappear. Uh, fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. Like I think that he deserves so much more. And I feel like it could be like the Ivan Tony scenario where it's like maybe people in the know that he's like hard to fucking work with or something or like
Maybe. Yeah, because that was
annoying.
crazy too that he went to South unless he really was just trying to get his bag, which, whatever. But
Yeah. I mean, obviously he
it's
was gambling while fucking playing, so maybe. Like, you know what I mean? Like may fucking be. Maybe he's like, yo, soccer's fun, but I'm about this
but I
fucking
like
bag,
gambling
dude.
and I don't like taxes. Let me go to Saudi.
For real, like that could literally be that. And he's just like, yeah, like I got into soccer because of a friend and I started making money, but like all this shit about the grades, like I really don't care. Like that, there's some place in the world where there's a group of people that are just like that. They're like, I'm just actually really fucking good, but I don't care about my name being thrown in the fucking hat with all these other people. Like I don't give a fuck that much, but I get paid to have fun. So let me just get this generational wealth for a few years.
Uh,
There has to be space where there's some people just fucking doing that.
Oh,
Because I
100%.
honestly, you know what I mean? Like
Because what are
they're
you
just
gonna do if someone offers you $500,000 a week to come play soccer
yeah,
in a league
for
that you
sure,
know that you're not gonna have to try as hard in? No
for sure,
disrespect to
and that
Saudi league, but it's not
no,
the
but I'm
Prem.
just saying,
You know,
like
it's not La
I'm not
Liga.
gonna get hurt. I'm not. They're not gonna be stressed out if I'm like I can't fucking play because I'm the
I'm not
fucking
gonna have
star.
60,000 fans shouting my name if I miss a penalty or something. It's gonna be like
Right,
6,000 fans.
right, exactly, exactly. And I'm playing in a league with like fucking construction workers and plumbers. Like it's gonna be cool. Like
Yeah.
like it's gonna be fine. Like, and that's
Plus, with that kind of
probably
money, you can. I mean, there's some quality luxury stuff over in like the Middle East that you can do with that kind of money.
that's how I feel about what was that kid who played for fucking Chelsea and ended up Real Madrid but didn't want to work hard so he bailed out. He was actually like super fucking good, but just like it felt like he just kind of liked soccer. What's his fucking name? He was that short dude from Belgium.
So I'm
I don't know why I
seeing.
can't remember.
So while you're looking for that, I'm seeing that Man U are in it for Osimhen. But I'm also seeing that he wants to go to Chelsea, and so that you guys might go and pick up the
Hazard. That's what it was.
Sporting
Eden
guy.
Hazard. Why did I forget Eden Hazard? Um, that dude, I felt like that dude didn't ever want to run.
I thought he
Didn't ever want to work.
didn't he actually play really well for Chelsea though.
He played really well for Chelsea because he had fucking fun. But like, I think that once he went to Real Madrid, he's like, "Oh, this isn't fun. Like, we actually have to work hard." I'm fucking chilling. Like, I think that he's like one of those players. There's a handful of those guys that make it through to the
Yeah,
top.
because he played so his last four seasons with Madrid. So starting from 2019 to 2020, 22 matches, 1 goal, 4 assists. Next season, 21
Dude,
matches, 4 goals, 2 assists. Next season, 23 matches, 1 goal, 2 assists, and then the last season he was hurt all the time. 10 matches,
I,
one
I'm,
goal and one
I,
assist.
I guarantee he wasn't hurt. He knew he wasn't going to play. He was fat and happy.
And then he
He was
played
chilling.
every game for every season that he played at Chelsea, and scored more than 10 goals every single season except for one. He really
Number
did
one
was
was
like he went to Real Madrid and he's like, yeah, this is my retirement club.
dude. The first thing is on Google. People ask, why did Eden Hazard fail at Real Madrid? His problem was injuries, of course, but he also had difficulty competing. You have to train intensely, and training when you are not playing, it was difficult for him to compete, fight, and play. He wasn't having fun, so he stopped fucking playing. Period.
I
That's
mean, and that's
like
fair,
he
right?
was.
I mean, because
Yeah,
why are you gonna play if you're not gonna have any fun?
but like his whole thing was there's a lot of people that are like, I'm in it to like get better. I'm in it for the results. I'm in it for fucking, the legacy, the wins. Like I want it for the chips. You know what I mean? I want the respect. He was like, I'm just out here. I'm having a good time embarrassing people. Like that's all it's really about. Like if I got the nutmeg off in a crazy pass, then that's fun. If I didn't get that, fuck it, dude. What are we doing here?
Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, like what?
I got my paycheck anyway. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
legit. That's why I feel like certain people like Ivan Tony is like, I got my fucking check and I'm having fun. I don't give a fuck about the media following me or like people expecting me to be better than Wayne Rooney. There's no way I'm gonna be better than Wayne
Well,
Rooney.
because
So I don't give a fuck about it.
I bet for some of those guys, it's because they know like your career is short. Like relatively speaking, soccer career is not. I mean, you go.
Wayne Rooney did it at 16. Like there's no
Yeah,
like
you
him
go.
coming in
You
at
go until
23. He's
what?
not gonna do it.
You go until what? Like 30, maybe 31, depending on how good you are, and then
You got
you still
you
have the
got
rest of
10
your life
years.
ahead of you. Like,
You got an eighth of your life where you're playing soccer, and that's it. Like it's 10 years. Like
and
these
plus,
guys
like
make it to fucking 80.
with the way social media is now and people's attention span, they're gonna forget about you in like 10 years anyway.
And honestly, with people with that kind of bullshit in the media, he kind of probably wanted that. Like he
Oh,
was like,
100%.
I don't want people talking about me. Like I
Especially
want to be able.
because the English media is like intense, and if he was gonna
Yeah,
come back and play like in the national team and stuff, I mean, they would rip him
no,
apart week in and week out.
I guarantee you, he is caliber, skill wise, worthy of being on the English Premier, on the English team. But It's like why it's not worth it. Like it's not worth it. All the bullshit and drama, bringing up, you know, anything that he does in his personal life is going to have like they already have a fucking a fucking microscope on them. It's going to be zoomed into like 100 on him
Oh
specifically,
yeah, well,
and
because
it's, you know what I mean.
yeah, I mean, the minute that he misses that first goal or misses that penalty, I mean, you said what happened to the Saka and Rashford when they
Dude,
the penalty shootout
yeah,
where they missed?
and Sancho,
Yeah, and
yeah.
they got destroyed for
That's what
like
I'm saying.
months. I mean, if that was Ivan Tony, like, bro, he would get
Yeah.
run out of
And,
there so fast.
like they could bounce back after people forgot. Like no one's gonna forget or let go of what Ivan Tony did.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So it looks like you guys might grab that Sporting striker.
I've been saying that for
I know
months
you
that we
did.
should,
You did for like in the very
and
beginning.
I was like, if it's not him, like
Because
then it has to be Osimhen. It has to be someone. It has to be a potential generational talent, and it has to be someone that's gonna like. It has to be our next highlight reel person
it has
because
to
right
be
now
it has to
it's
be
Bruno.
it has to be a striker that's gonna be at the club for like 5 6 years.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, because it looks like Osimhen. I mean, this is all rumors, but it looks like Osimhen wants to go to Chelsea,
I get it, but fuck that.
which would suck because that would make them so much better, especially Cole Palmer passing him fucking balls into the box and everything.
What's crazy is both of them are 26, so both of them totally do have 5 years of Premier
Yeah,
League potential.
about 5 6 years, especially if they play really really well.
Hmm. Yeah, no, those are the kind of strikers that I'm talking about. Potential generational
But
talent,
that's
like
okay because we have Holland for 10 years, so.
insane. I mean, you guys have arguably the best young striker
Although
in the world right now.
I don't know, man. Like, hot take, but I still think there are moments when we're better without him.
Uh I'd agree actually. I feel like
Not
you
saying
guys
that we're bad with him, but
no, but you guys play more as a team together because it's not just like one outlet to get goals. It's
yeah,
like you guys are trying to be more creative, which can pull people apart so much better
I would
when
say
you're not like
I would say we're
when him and Marmouche are out there. I think you guys are the best.
yeah because we have Marmouche behind him doing all the stuff that Holland's not gonna do or not do very well. But like I
Yeah, or
feel like
you have two outlets
we're
for
much
great
more
goals
of
too.
a pep team without like a single striker up front to pass all the balls to.
You guys are what any team would do if they had Holland.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean?
But then
So, but without
because
Holland,
it's
you have to
awkward.
be
Because if you look at some of the games that we've played with him, it's like you have these 10 players behind Holland that are doing all the pep stuff, all the short passing, all the passing all over the place, death by a
yeah.
thousand passes, and then you just have like this singular like striker up front that's just like making all these runs to nothing because we're not passing him the ball because we want to do the 5 6 7 passes before we pass him the ball, right? Like
You, yeah, you guys play,
Holland's that guy that you
ooh,
spray a ball across the entire pitch and he's on the end of it and scores a goal, kind of like what Ederson does for him.
I think I think Holland's gonna get found out without De Bruyne though.
Um, Unless we pick up somebody that can. Oh, Arsenal just
Someone that
scored.
can
Damn.
someone that can create
Oh.
like De Bruyne though.
Yeah, well,
Like
nobody's going to be able to create like De Bruyne. De Bruyne is one of one,
exactly.
but we need
That's
somebody
what
to
I'm
kind
saying.
of fill that role the best they can. I think that's going to be. That's why I think it's going to be Gibbs White or fucking Words.
I don't know if it's gonna happen that quickly though.
Oh, it's not going to happen
I
that
mean,
quickly. We're not. I mean, we're. I don't think that we're going to win the league next season. I mean, I'd like to say that obviously the biased part of me is saying that we're going to kick everyone's ass and we are going to win the league next season, but I think De
hot
Bruyne's
take,
shoes are
Nottingham Forest.
I think De Bruyne's shoes are way too big.
Nottingham Forest take the league over Arsenal
That would be
next year.
hilarious.
That would be so fucking
Because
crazy.
Liverpool definitely are going to have a drop off, right? Like This season
They
was
have to.
just a fairy tale season for sure, and congrats to
I mean,
them for
you're
winning it.
yeah. They did it, and it was perfect timing for them to do it. But I think that it would be so awesome. These are the two. I would say either like Newcastle or Nottingham Forest to take the league next year would be the best year. It would be fucking hilarious,
Yeah,
especially on top of Arsenal getting second again. Like that would be crazy.
bro.
That would be
the fact
crazy.
the fact that they held on to the lead spot as for like 200 some days or whatever last season, still lost out to us. And
Yeah,
then Arnie Slot comes in, his first season coaching Liverpool, and
wins the whole
still
thing.
beats out Arsenal by like
Yeah,
a long shot. Like
yeah. Like
at, at what point
it
do you
wasn't as close as it
at what point do you look at Arsenal? I mean, obviously that all changes if they win the Champions League. But at what point do you look
Yeah,
at
I mean
Arsenal and say, I think Arteta's taken them as far as he can?
it's so rough to do that because I mean look at I mean Wenger had that shit. He is the new Wenger where it's like he's the only reason why you can compete. Like do you really get rid of
Yeah,
that?
well, you don't because who else? Who would you bring in? There's nobody to bring in.
I promise you, it's gonna get worse.
The only
It,
people that you would bring in to replace Arteta right now are either already in a job or retired.
I think it legitimately only gets fucking worse from here. For no matter if it's Arteta or not. I feel like you stick with what you know and with the person that got you there.
Yeah. Oh, for
Uh,
sure. And I'm sure they're going to. They're not going to fire. I mean, how do you fire your coach
Getting you
after
second out of your bullshit for like so fucking long.
taking him as far as he has in the Champions League? This like you don't fire him. It's just
I
I
mean,
don't.
I'm sure for an Arsenal fan, it's like very frustrating, but it's like, I mean, you just got to win other leagues, dude.
Ooh, it was an offside. Let's go. No goal. Awesome. Awesome.
They just they just have to better prepare themselves for like a different league.
They just need a striker. I don't know why they didn't pick up a striker. Jesus was never gonna be the
So
striker to like win them the league. Who and
I feel like Arteta's playing with a handicap intentionally. Like he's just like, I'm just gonna try to do it with what we got, dude. Fuck it.
but why though?
But
You have the
I don't
team. You
know.
have the team that can compete with Liverpool and City, and you're not gonna try to just like step on our throats. Like it doesn't make
Yeah,
any sense.
I can't pretend to know. I honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me either. But fuck, dude. I'm just glad I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm in a worse position. I'm in a fucking Manchester United fan.
I mean, but
But
your position has been that way for like the last
that's why I'm
decade or
used to it.
whatever, so like it doesn't really matter. You're
That's
down
why I'm
there.
used
You're
to
down
it.
there with like
It's home.
Tottenham and
It's home now. This is where we live. It's
man.
just where we live.
I hope Bournemouth improve next season and make it into like European places. That team is so much fun to watch. As long as they don't get picked apart after this season, but
I think they will though.
oh, 100%. I mean, Evan Nielsen has been crazy for them. There's a couple other players that have just been crazy. I'd be surprised if they didn't get picked up, unless they want to stay at Bournemouth, which I mean is possible because they have been just playing really, really well.
Mm.
But I'm not even sure if the coach will stay there, to be honest. So
I mean, shit. Maybe he might get picked up. I
that's
mean,
what I'm
he
saying.
fucking
Like, because I don't think,
made that team that serious that
because I
quick.
don't think, I don't think Ange is going to last at Tottenham, and I know Tottenham are going to be looking at some of those coaches from like
Oh yeah.
uh, Brighton and Bournemouth, and even maybe Crystal Palace,
I
because Crystal Palace have been flying right recently too.
Where does Ange go after this?
Probably back to Scotland, or
Uh,
because who are you? I mean,
no,
you really think a Premier League team
no,
is going to put maybe a Championship side?
no.
Maybe maybe one of the
Yeah.
teams that got relegated. If you
What
know,
a fall from grace, though. He never should have went to fucking Tottenham to begin with. He believed in himself too much.
I
He didn't
think I
understand the curse.
I think because he had the team playing well. Like remember, was it last season? Was his first season? They were top of the league for that first bit of the season. So
Yeah.
I just don't know what.
He didn't believe in the curse.
Yeah, I
And
don't
there's a
know.
reason why. I don't know, man.
I just feel like definitely not title winning caliber, but they
Not even close.
shouldn't be in fucking 14th place either.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just because of Ange Ball or if he doesn't have the players to play Ange Ball, so he's trying something
He
else and
did
it's just
look
not working.
so good last year.
That's what
He
I'm
did look
saying.
so good.
So I think
Yeah.
his problem is he doesn't have the players to play exactly the way he wants, kind of like Amarim, and in the same
Mm.
way, not really willing to change to the players he does have. And if he is trying, then it's just not working out.
Yeah. I think that's the mark of a fucking good coach is like, if you have forced your system and then you have like realized like after really evaluating the capability of your players and their understanding of the game that you're trying to convey to them, I think you have to adapt and then come back at a better time, like after some sort of break or after being able to acquire new talent that is going to fit your specific wants for a style. But you have to meet the needs of the team uh, to get at least decent results. Like I feel like I have seen too many managers, at least this is just from my opinion, in our league that specifically want to stick to a style that they brand as their own just to fail repeatedly. And then, you know, when they finally like give up and like fine, fucking play whatever you want, that's when you see some like random decent results. And like the people are like, yeah, let's let's cater to what we can do and not what you want to do. You
Yep.
know, I mean, what we actually are capable of doing. And then let's tweak pieces at the right times. You know, when we make the right acquisitions and releases to do that. But I feel like that doesn't happen. They just like are stressed out. They're like, if I keep pushing for what I want, eventually we'll get the results I want, and it
Yeah.
never fucking happens. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I feel like every time uh this might be just me like bad memory on my part, but every time that we didn't have Ten Hog like actually on the field. Like if he got carded or whatever or didn't make it to a game, and the players are like, "All right, I guess we can do what we fucking want."
Do
We
whatever we
actually had a
want.
fun fucking game. We
Yeah.
had a fun fucking game. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's
Well,
like,
I
you know,
think that's part of what makes like it's like you said, it's what makes a good coach, right? Because like sure, well, because like that's what Pep Guardiola's done. You know, like what was the treble-winning season when they moved John Stones into the midfield and everything went crazy and we destroyed everyone? It's the same
yeah,
kind of thing. Or like Ferguson, like you guys won what 13 titles? Even if you kept the same 7-6 players
mm,
for like a decade or whatever, the other 4 or 5 players still would have changed season to season, and like you'd have to figure
right.
out a way to integrate those players, and he did, and that's why they were so successful. And I just think,
I also think specifically Ferguson is a genius because he cut people loose before they stayed at the top too long. Like he was
yeah,
like
he did have a
releasing
good vision for that
he
for sure.
released he had great vision for releasing people that were like, obviously this person's the best player in the world. He's like, all right, next. Like he
Yeah,
was literally moving on immediately because he was like, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a fucking $100 million off these two fucking dudes that think they're king shit and think that they can't be stopped. And then they go to like, you know, Ruud van Nistelrooy to fucking Real Madrid where he did okay. But he was already moving on. He's like, Ronaldo's the future now. So bye. And it was like,
and that's
you
what
know
you
what I
got to
mean?
do, right? I mean,
And I respect it.
there's
It was beautiful, but people were pissed. You know, like I remember when those things happened. You're like, why would we do this to our fucking strikers? It's like he obviously has this many titles for a fucking reason. He knows how to play this fucking game, whether it's man-to-man management or playing the media or playing, whatever. Like he's getting shit done, and he doesn't need the person who thinks that they are the team. Like he will ensure that you don't feel that way. He's like, this is greater than you.
Yeah.
Manchester United is greater than you.
Well, because you
And
need to play for the club, right? Not play
yeah,
for yourself.
exactly. And I feel like Ferguson did that so fucking well. But what we get trapped here is in these contracts and these people that we arguably say are the fucking team. Like if if uh if Arnie Slot got into some fucking thing where he was like, I need to get rid of Salah, did it, and then won the league, he'd be hailed as like probably the biggest football genius currently. If he was like, I'm going to get rid of our best player because he thinks that he is the world to us, and we're still going to fucking do it. That's some shit that Ferguson would have done.
Yeah. 100%.
And like actually made it fucking happen. Like,
yeah, I mean, there's a ton of arguments that if Pep would have done that a little bit more this last couple seasons, then maybe we wouldn't be in the position that we were this season. Because he's definitely a little bit too loyal to some of his older players, which is totally understandable, right? They want him a treble, all this nonsense, like 4 leagues in a row, 4 titles in a row, 7 out of the last 6 or whatever. But I mean, there's just got to
fucking blowing up stats over here. Relax, dude.
I just want to make sure you understand that Manchester City is the best team in the world. But and it just seems like there's more.
What are you winning this year?
There seem to be more and more coaches that follow that same. Sorry, what did you say? What?
What are you winning this year?
The FA Cup. We're gonna beat. We're gonna beat Crystal Palace. Just wait.
Aren't they the fucking heel in your?
Yes, I know, and that fucking. They're a banana peel team for sure.
Yeah,
and they're flying right now, which means we're gonna get destroyed.
They slaughtered their last game.
Dude, they 3-0'd Aston. Dude, they 3-0'd Aston Villa.
They embarrassed Aston Villa.
That was
crazy to watch. I never thought Martinez would look so shitty.
No, bro, we're gonna get destroyed because Pep is gonna play all the old guys, and Palace is just gonna run right through us.
Dude, I am here for it. I can't wait to watch that game. But I don't know why Palace is, your banana peel team. It is the thorn in your side. It is the heel to your fucking hero.
It's them and Tottenham.
I love it, dude.
It's them and Tottenham.
I love it. It's gonna make for a great game. Everyone knows the fucking drama that goes into that.
I can't wait. It's gonna be such a good game. It's gonna be.
When is that game, by the way?
Oh, let's see here. It's gonna be Kevin's last FA Cup. I'm so sad he's leaving. I'm so sad he's leaving.
He did destroy Crystal Palace on the 12th, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
they were definitely not in the form then that they are now.
Yeah.
Looks like May 7th.
May 17th.
Saturday.
Okay.
7 o'clock.
Yeah. All right, I'm definitely going to be up for that game. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's
all right, dude. That's going to be such a fucking good game to watch. And then you guys are going to...
And then we play
Bournemouth
the next day? That's crazy.
That is...
What the fuck?
Fucked.
Yeah, we're so
fucked up.
What the fuck?
That's
Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, Bournemouth is looking pretty decent right now. I mean, they got some critical ties under their belt, but they're fighting.
Yeah, I mean, their last few games haven't been as great. They're kind of hitting that point. They're hitting that same point that Nottingham Forest are hitting, where like they've kind of hit their ceiling for the season.
I think that they got unlucky in their game against us. That Evan Nielsen tackle was 1,000% a slip and accidental. For him to get that fucking red card immediate, I actually kind of felt bad.
Yeah, and that's coming from a United fan.
But for sure. Like I was like, it's just actually unlucky. Like there was no way he was going in that evil on that attack. Like he was trying to just do his job. I mean, he's a poor tackler. I'll tell him that. You know what I mean? But like, I thought it could have been a fucking a yellow and a fucking serious fucking warning. But like, an instant red felt a little jarring. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I
I don't
agree.
know.
Some of the cards I've been given this season have been a little, let's just say questionable.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for
Damn,
sure.
I didn't realize Forest dropped all the way down to 6. I was really hoping they were going to make Champions League.
Yeah, but they still could do something. I don't know.
Uh,
I feel
I
like
mean,
they're still
Europa League would be good for
promising.
them, but
They're still promising, in my opinion, just because I mean,
oh,
they really shouldn't have
Fulham,
gone down that far. So
Fulham's
that
up in
sucks.
8. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't like Chelsea being in 5th, and I don't like Newcastle being in 3rd.
I can't believe they're ahead of you.
I can't
To be
either.
real,
They also
to be
decided to
real.
just like give it everything they got this last few games. That's pissing me off because their
Yeah,
team is so. I mean, 3-1 Ipswich. They lost 4-1 to Aston Villa before that, but then 5-0 Crystal Palace, 4-1 you guys, 0-3 Leicester. Like, man, their squad is crazy.
their squad is actually crazy. Uh,
I still I still think they have one of the best midfields in the Premier League right now.
I think, yeah, they do. I think that Anthony Gordon and Alexander Isak could, especially Isak, could literally go on any team right now. Like I think
Well,
Isak could
yeah,
go to
Arsenal won them.
Barcelona. I mean, they need him. They
Yeah,
fucking actually
they do.
need
I don't
him.
know why they didn't pick him up when they had the chance.
I think Isak legitimately could play on any team that he wanted to right now.
Well, because now I think he wants to stay.
That's crazy, but
Well,
yeah,
because
good on him.
look how good they've been. I mean, they if a couple more decent transfers, like I haven't watched Newcastle enough to say I know what they need, but a couple more decent
Hmm.
transfers, I mean, they could easily be challenging for a title next year.
Yeah, I mean they're doing well. They're proving it right now. They're proving they need to be taken seriously next year for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Um, yeah, I don't know. I
uh,
honestly, Isak, I could see any jersey on Isak right now. Literally any jersey that he wanted.
yeah, no,
Any jersey that he
he's
wanted.
just been incredible. I mean, he could literally go anywhere he wants and be the highest
Um,
paid player on that team for sure.
yeah, yeah. It's such a young talent, dude.
Honestly, the only team that he wouldn't be able to go to is City, and that's only because we have Holland.
True. I think, yeah, I think that is true. That is true. Yeah, I mean, 10 years. Yeah, there's no way you're replacing Holland
Nope,
for
not
any
unless somebody
fucking
comes
reason.
in with like $1 billion.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he could go. He could outside of Manchester City, and I still think he'd go to Real Madrid right now.
If they got rid of like, they would have to get rid of Rodrigo or Vinny. But yeah.
And I think based on how they're playing him, they could get rid of Rodrigo for him.
Oh, they're definitely. I mean, because they're not going to get rid of Vinny. Come on.
No, that's impossible. That'd be some Alex Ferguson shit. They're like, yeah,
Although
his time's done.
that is Mbappe's position. So who do you make if you are in charge of Real Madrid, who are you keeping? Vinny or
I would,
Mbappe?
I
Yeah, see, it's not easy because you want to
I
say
would probably, yeah, I want to say Vinny, dude, but like Mbappe is like has yet to prove himself. He's doing really fucking well, still actively proving himself right now.
yeah, and he's been
Um,
played out of position most of the season, if I'm correct.
yeah,
So
he is like the whole time.
give
He's
him
been
a
playing out of position the whole time. Uh, I feel like
and then
I don't
take
know, like I think you have to accept it. Like, dude, you're getting paid so fucking much. Learn how to play a little differently, like a little differently. Sorry, dude. Like, I have no. I feel like if they got rid of Rodrigo and played Mbappe, Vinny, and Isak like in a top three kind of scenario, I think that would be
that would be insane.
actually terrifying.
that would
Actually
that
terrifying.
would be insane, especially because
That would be crazy.
Javi Alonso is going to be their coach next season.
Is that like for real
Yeah, I mean
proven? Yeah.
it's pretty much
I would love to see that because he did so well for Leverkusen, dude.
I
He
mean,
fucking did so well.
they're still doing well. I mean, they had a few
Yeah,
slip ups, which is why they're not in the title race with
but
Bayern. But
that's. I
I'm
mean, but think
pretty
about the players that he
exactly,
did it with.
exactly.
You know what I'm
So like,
saying?
I think they're still second.
They are second.
Yeah, they're second,
But what I'm saying is like he's forcing
and they beat him
Xabi
last
Alonso's.
season. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Xabi Alonso's forcing these players with a fucking aging Granit Xhaka, fucking tons and tons of fucking people that probably would have been no names without him being there. Like outside of Victor Boniface, like there's I don't know, dude. Like he's fucking killing it. Like he's giving worth to these players.
yeah, and I am worried for him being at Real Madrid because he'll actually coach the team, unlike Ancelotti, and that just terrifies me.
I feel like Ancelotti. Okay, I've heard this on the club about like some person saying that Ancelotti was
Overrated.
overrated.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I was like,
I,
I
I just listened to that
heartily
episode too.
disagree. Heartily disagree. I think currently, maybe yes, debatable now because it definitely feels like he is just letting the players do what they want. He
Well,
doesn't
that's what
have
he
to have
does.
tactics because
That's what
he
he
has
does.
like the greatest players. He has Galacticos. He doesn't really have to do anything. But I don't think that's always what he did. Like first of all, for him to do what he
Well,
did at Chelsea
he
and what he
sets the
did at AC
player.
Milan,
Yeah, he sets the
what it,
players up and basically tells them to go do whatever. And I'm sure he makes a few changes here and there, but like, it's not in the same way that Pep or someone like that's going to do it. Because he really does just
I
like,
but I feel like that's only recent within the past like maybe 3, 4, possibly 5 years where that is an issue because sure he's resting on his laurels. He's got like the best players in the world. Like all of them could go anywhere in top three teams in any league. All of them. Um, and it's hard to. I think in that position mentally, it'd be hard not to fall into that and manage these players that like even if they're not listening, they fucking still walk out with a fucking hat trick or something. It's
yeah,
kind of like, yeah, fucking
yeah,
whatever, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, play your game, dude. Have fun. Come to me when we're losing, and then we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, I
yeah.
feel like that's exactly what's happening because it's like hard not to.
Well,
Where
but
else, when he was at Chelsea, he actually had to fucking come in with tactics and fucking manage these fucking people beyond man management, like manage the positions correctly and stuff like that. Like, I feel like it's I don't know. Like I kind of got where the guy was talking about. Like he maybe not the best tactician currently because he
no,
hasn't
no.
needed to be, and it's like
I,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
But like man management, I think he's like obviously one of the best.
Oh,
He
he's
pulls the
the
best out of
best,
these
I think.
people.
I think
You know
he's
what I
the
mean?
best
Yes,
man manager, and because there's a reason these people will play for him, right? Like,
right.
because even if he doesn't give a whole lot of tactical instruction, you still have to be able to set up the players in a way to where they're going to be successful, even if you're telling them to go do whatever.
Exactly.
Because you can't. I mean, you're
Exactly.
not going to walk into Manchester United and be like, "All right, guys, you can just go play however you want."
It'll never happen. We would have gotten relegated this year, dude. It would have been fucking terrible.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Is like the situation is so wildly different that it can't be judged that easily. But like sure, I will give you within the first like the last 3, 4, maybe 5 years. But I to say that he is not one of the best managers in the world or hasn't been or like legacy status is just incorrect. He is
yeah.
definitely top 10
I mean, what was
for
the?
sure.
I mean, he has all the trophies, right? I mean, he's
That's what I'm like.
every
All the
league,
trophies from
every
the
league.
league. That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like you can't tell me. Like even if he's dropped off recently, like that's fine. You can't erase his history, which
mm-hmm,
is better than probably every manager
mm-hmm.
to have done it in multiple fucking
I
leagues,
mean,
and also as a player.
every big
Like
league,
get
Champions League, treble. I mean, he's done it all,
he's done it all. That's what I'm saying, dude.
and
Yeah,
that's why.
when I was listening to
But
that,
because of the way he likes to coach, I think that's why he's going to be perfect for the Brazil national team.
yeah,
Because
I,
you don't
I
have time to give all the instruction to national team players, right? Because you
you
only
play
have these short
slow games.
windows, and
Yeah,
Brazilian players are always so fucking talented. He just has to put the pieces in the right spot, and they're gonna go
right.
crazy.
I feel like that's his next step is just winning World Cups with Brazil anyway. So
Easily,
good for
dude.
him.
He's just gonna go in and win the next like 2 World Cups with Brazil, and that's gonna
That's
be game.
fine.
That's gonna be game
That's,
over.
yeah, he's like, I'm done. I'm done with everything. Obviously, I've
I'm
done it all.
I'm clearly the
So
best because I've actually
no,
won everything.
that's what I'm saying. It's like that's when you can say it. Like I will say, Pep is definitely always going to be in category with him, but as far as the trophy case, it's going to be so much more vast.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like there's just the variance of it is insane. So like I'd have to still tip my hat to Ancelotti for that because it's like you went everywhere. That's kind of been my argument. That was my argument originally with like Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Is like do it in multiple leagues, dude. Do it in multiple leagues. Then I'm
Yeah.
like I can. That's when I could be like, yeah, I can't really debate it. I really
My
can't
my
debate
only
it.
thing about that though is like he's playing for his like dream club, right? Barcelona. He played for however many years, and he still won everything.
Everything's built around you versus you forcing the issue. That's why I have
That's true
respect
because
for it.
even now at Inter Miami, he has Busquets and Alba and
Exactly.
and,
Everything's
and
built
Suarez.
around him everywhere he goes. Even PSG, they brought on players that he wanted. That's not something Cristiano Ronaldo
Yeah,
has ever been able to do. He's just
yeah,
like, let's just figure this out. Let's just do the best we can.
yeah.
Just give me the fucking
Because
ball. Give me the fucking
he
ball.
didn't succeed at PSG with fucking Neymar and Mbappe. So I don't know.
Dude.
Uh,
Dude, isn't that crazy?
it's an
Isn't
argument
that
forever.
crazy?
Yeah. No, it
I
is. It
think it's
is.
I mean, that's fucking you.
I mean, that's kind of
You can't
on PS. That's kind of on
select these
PSG
people.
for expecting to win when you have 3 players that are never going to defend. Especially the
Then
way
make
that
all the other one, make all of them, all the other ones defend, man. Fuck it.
they're going to
Let's
cover
go for
for
the.
3 players that aren't defending. I mean, not
Yeah, I don't know. I
nah,
mean, it didn't
no.
work. It didn't work, obviously. So it's like, but what I'm saying is, Ronaldo's never been like, give me 2 other best players in the world and let's do this. It's always like, I'm going to do this alone and other leagues. That's crazy. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, and he's still doing it. I mean, he's gonna
And it,
retire with over 1,000 goals or something crazy, right? So
you know he is going to retire with 1,000 goals. Once his 1,000 goal mark goes up, he's like, all right, I'm done.
I'm done.
That's when he can fucking
I'm hanging
he
up my
can rest.
yeah,
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 finally, dude, he's gonna fucking rest. And I know that he has that longevity in him to do that in a farmers league. He's gonna be able to do it.
yeah. I mean,
So
he's just come to MLS in a couple years and be like 40 years old, still scoring like 25 goals because it's MLS.
the way that the MLS is beating up Messi, I fucking hope he doesn't. I'm like, dude, I've seen some of those highlights of fucking terrible tackles on Messi.
Oh yeah.
Also, Messi's a fucking shit house in the MLS too.
Oh,
So
100%.
you
Yeah.
know what I
No,
mean? Like, I feel like he deserves some of it,
you
but
know,
like not all of it.
it was after that. After the I don't remember what show we did where you brought up the fact that Messi's actually a shit house, but I started noticing it a lot more since you mentioned that. Whenever he plays.
Bro, he's been a shit house. He was a shit house at Barcelona, but people were fucking sucking his toes and too afraid to say shit. But he was a fucking asshole there too. I'm
Yeah, it's
telling you, dude,
hilarious.
I notice shit houses. I notice them. I track them so fucking easily, so hard, and I feel like more regularly than other people do because I laugh my ass off when I see it, and it's just like
It's
banking
hilarious.
these hilarious. It's banking hilarious memories, in my opinion. And then like Bessie is like a hard shit house, and I'm like, how is he not getting carded for this?
It's
And it's
it's
like that's just
always the action, and then it's the I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
that's what I'm saying. Dude, but here's the thing. I feel like Messi walks away so nonchalantly in the MLS, dude. He's just like throws his hands up, walks away, doesn't even look at the ref or whatever, and he's like, "I'm not getting a card for this. Don't even look at me." And I'm like, "Whoa, that fucking power is insane for the kind of fucking bullshit you just pulled."
He is messy.
And that's what I hate it though, dude. I fucking hate it. I feel like I said, fucking Bernardo Silva has a small sliver of that. Well, I've seen it fucking happen
Oh,
so much with that motherfucker.
Bernardo
I'm like,
is
dude,
such a
I was,
shithouser, dude. And he's so small, he never gets called on anything.
that's what I
He'll just come
fucking
in.
hate it,
He'll just
dude.
come in while the ref is looking the other way and just like kick the other dude while
Bro,
he's down, like step on
I
him.
know, I
It's
know.
like it's the same thing as what Rudiger does, but Bernardo gets away with it.
That's what I'm saying. Rudiger's like too brash and loud about it. Fucking Silva's like whispering shit. He's
He's
like,
like,
fucking,
yeah.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I love
How
him.
is no one seeing that? Dude, here's the
I love
thing.
him so much.
Portugal is always my chosen team in Euros and at World Cup every fucking time, and I have so much love and pride for Bernardo, but that dude is a shithouse, and it's crazy because I watch fucking Bruno Fernandez day in day out. He is not even close to the shithouse Bernardo Silva is. Not even.
Ah!
I swear on everything the highlight
Yeah.
reels would be just fucking. It would be hours in difference. It would be
Uh,
hours in difference. It
I
would be
don't
out.
know about
Dude, Bruno
that,
does not.
man. Bruno is.
Bruno has no dark arts.
That's
Bruno's a
no.
shit. Zero dark arts in comparison to Bernardo Silva.
Woo!
Zero dark arts. I swear to you on everything I love. Really, really look at Bruno. He complains all the fucking time, and that's why people call him a shithouse. But he doesn't actually dark art. Fucking Bernardo Silva is a magician. He is the magician of dark arts.
Oh, yeah, he's great. He's fucking great.
Dude, he is truly one of the nastiest tacklers, the nastiest shit talkers, and he does it so subtly. And I'm like, I fucking
And
can't
he's the
stand to get away with
only
it.
player on our team that does it.
Dude,
Only
but
player.
that's all you need. You just need
You
one.
just need one, right?
Need
Yeah.
one.
You need
just
one,
need one
chaos merchant within the fine oiled machine, and
Our one is a little too loud, and it's Martinez. Martinez is a shit house.
yeah, if he could ever stay on the pitch.
Exactly. But if he's not on the pitch, I would say.
Do you guys have one if he's not on the pitch?
I would say, actually, let me double check. Like, I really got to actually look at the names on the list and really evaluate. The darkest artist that we have in a player would probably.
I don't know if you really have one.
I don't think so, dude. It's.
Because my first thought would have been Bruno, but according to you, he's not a shithouser.
I swear to you, I love the Dark Magicians, man, and Bruno is not even top 10.
So you
Not
like
even close.
a Diego Simeone team.
I actually do. I actually do. Yeah, Lisandro Martinez is our dark artist, and I would say I would want to say Ugarte, but he actually isn't. He just has some really tough tackles. No, we don't have one. We actually don't have one. Other than Martinez, there is not a legitimate, consistent dark artist that we have outside of Lisandro Martinez.
Bruno
Like you
Fernandes.
see, I'm telling you, dude, you can look. I haven't even looked it up on YouTube, and I can blindly trust that Bruno Fernandes, in comparison to fucking Bernardo Silva, has a fraction of time spent as far as dark artists in overall videos or minutes length. It doesn't matter. Bruno Fernandes is not even close, not even remotely close to what Bernardo Silva is. I should look it up now. I'm gonna look it up now. I wish there was a straight up just like Bruno versus
Yeah.
Bruno versus Bernardo.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to like look this up specifically.
No, I'm gonna collect. I'm gonna collect, dude.
I guess it would depend on what you consider a shithouse too.
Shit talking, fucking like poor tackles or shitty tackles, unnecessary tackles, shoving for no fucking reason.
This guy says Bernardo comeback Silva.
dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna find some good fucking videos and I'll send them to you.
Bernardo Silva is the worst shithouse.
Dude, Bernardo he is king of shithouse on not even just Manchester United versus Man City, but Portugal versus the world. I think that Bernardo Silva is top tier.
I see so
Arguably,
many Bernardos and nobody's saying Bruno. That's so crazy.
That's right. It's not crazy. You're blinded because he's on your team.
I'm not blind to it. I know he's a shithouse. I love him for it. We need that. I'm
But here's
just
the
saying
thing.
that Bruno is also a shithouse.
No, not even close, dude. And I'm a neutral because yes, I love Manchester United, but I am hardcore Portugal, and I love Bernardo Silva, and he is a shithouse for no reason. Like it is
No
honestly
reason. We
no
need it.
reason.
We need.
No,
Like, it's just like you said. Every team needs one shithouse, right?
everyone, but he picks times when it was unnecessary.
But
Like
that's what makes him so good. That's why he
he will
never gets
push
carded for it.
he
It's
will
always
push people
unexpected.
from he will push people from behind in an argument that he wasn't a part of. Like he's just like pushing the opposing team from behind and telling them to shut the fuck up as he walks away. And he's like, they're like, where did he come from? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's shit like that. And I'm like, dude, Bernardo wasn't even a part of this. And he's just like, I don't like you talking about homeboy like that. It's that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Bernardo just gets mad.
seeing a
Bernardo gets
lot of Bernardo
mad.
Silva, but it's
You
mainly
will.
from it's mainly from Liverpool fans. It seems like.
Dude, there's a video of Bruno trying to fucking, I don't know, like fucking buddy up to fucking Bernardo after a Man City Manchester United game, and Bernardo just like pushes him away and is talking shit. And I'm like, you guys play for the same country. That is crazy that you don't have any respect for him in this moment.
Yeah,
It's
every shout I'm seeing for Bruno is like the only thing they say about him is because he whines and complains all the time.
what did I say? What did I say? That's exactly, and that does not make a shithouse. That makes a whiner.
Which is why I
That's
said. Which is why I said.
concern.
What do you consider being a shithouse? Because like,
A shit house is the dark arts of it all. The dark arts of it all. Like when you're putting on unnecessary tackles, shoving people, fucking shit talking them when you fucking push them down. Because I guarantee you, in 2 seconds, I can find a video of fucking Bernardo doing it to somebody. I guarantee you, Bernardo is a shit house. He winds people up. Bruno winds up his own team. Bernardo winds up the other team. That's what makes a shit house. Can you wind up the other team? Bernardo is brilliant at it. He is arguably one of the best. Like it's like not even close.
no, it's great.
Bernardo's
Man.
Bernardo,
Everybody loves him for it too. His
wind up merchant.
Everybody loves him for it. He is like,
Dude, no. Here's the thing. I love him when he's doing it for Portugal, but it's also like, why though? Like, there's so many times I'm like, why did he do it?
why
Like,
not?
there was actually
It's to piss off the other team. It's throw the other team off their game, right? Like that's
Yeah, but
you need
he
that.
plays head games so fucking hard. It's crazy to me. It's honestly like those are the people I hated playing against when I played soccer because they would just fucking chirp, dude. I'm like, just shut the fuck up and play, and it's like this is me playing, dude. This is what I do.
But then
Like
he still has skill to back it up. So like,
of
it's
course,
not.
of course. That's what makes it arguably worse. Like it's because he's actually good. Like if he was bad and did it, I wouldn't really care. You know, it'd be laughable. But because he's so good and also so good at shit talking, it's like, dude, it's like a worst nightmare. It's like this guy is good and will make you feel so bad mentally. And it's just like and tackle you and fucking hurt you and just walk
And
away
then still
and not
win the
get
game.
carded.
And then
And not
still win
win
the game.
not get carded and win. So now he's in your mind, dude. Like rent free. The game is over. You're bruised, and you know it's specifically him. And he's like, "Damn, he was talking shit about my
Yes,
mom." And then he won. Like that's what makes it fucking worse.
Bernardo.
He is the shithouse king, bro.
I
I'm
love
telling you,
it.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is like out of the past, bro. He could have been playing with like fucking Roy Keane. Like there that kind of shit talk is just next level. I'm so certain.
Yeah,
But yeah,
he's fantastic.
I
Well,
fucking we gotta get out of here, bro. Fucking been
yeah,
there for an hour
almost
45.
an hour and a half. Yeah. Oh, I've
So
needed this.
yeah. Same. I'm glad we got on, bro. I'm very happy to have finally caught up again after the game, especially.